Welcome to the Mystic Fool. I'm Martin Worth, and this is the Mystic Fool.
The higher self. This is a cool one. Because what is higher self? I guess almost everyone I speak to has a different interpretation of what higher self is. Is it universe? Is it the creator? Is higher self God? Whatever that may be for you. In my view, I believe from my experience in working with people, particularly with past lives, that you in this life are an incarnation of your spirit. And I'll delve more into that topic later on. But you are an incarnation. And in a past life, there was a different incarnation. Now we call this our past life, where we go back in time and find out who we were, male or female, even animal, plant, or whatever, because past lives are not just constrained to this octave. I've gone back to past lives where I was a Viking, gone to past lives where I was a pauper. I haven't been to any past lives yet where I was someone totally famous. And if you go to a past life where you were totally someone famous, then cool. But I often find that those kind of past lives are a little bit perhaps contrived, shall we say. But anyhow, your spirit has had many, many, many incarnations, many, many past lives. And also, your spirit has had many future lives. Because outside of this construct, time doesn't exist. So all of your past lives, and this life, and all of your future lives exist contemporaneously at the same time. Except we can't really say at the same time because there is no such thing as time. Yeah, but you get my point. So imagine from the very beginnings of time, of evolution of your spirit, at least in this human realm, where your very earliest incarnations on a time scale may have been very basic human life, through to this age where we are learning about love, learning about community, collaboration, learning about spirit, and future lives where we will be even more highly evolved, and perhaps future lives that are not even in this dimension, future lives that go beyond space exploration was one future life that I had someone with on a table where it was kind of like a scene out of Halo. Beyond that to higher realms, perhaps fifth density, sixth density, who knows? But your higher self actually is the most evolved incarnation of your spirit that you, in this density, can comprehend to be able to communicate with if you listen. So higher self, the most evolved version of you, the most evolved future life of your spirit. That's higher self. You know, we don't get a lot of fuel from going back to our to our previous incarnations, except to heal issues that have come up from the past. Hey, you know, spirits in the field, entities, karmic situations that we created back then when rocking around with a sword and, getting into melee hacks was kind of the order of the day. But just look into the future now. Imagine a future that is more spiritually evolved than this one. And just as you can do a past life regression, so can your future selves. And imagine that doing a past life regression was something that you could do because you wanted to go back, not to heal something on your time track, your own personal incarnation time track, but to heal something on the time track or to help a time track of one of your previous past lives. You are a past life of your higher self. And the feeling of deja vu. I wonder, is that feeling of deja vu where all of a sudden you think, hey, I've had this conversation before? Is that a moment when the veil is thin between you and a visitation of your higher self who has come to give you a message? Is that feeling of deja vu a tap on the shoulder? Is that something that we should pay attention to? Thank you. Love you. Bless you. And I hope the best for you. Be well. And I'll catch you later. This is the Mystic Fool. And send me some feedback. Put some comments in. I'm sure there's a below where you're watching this where you can comment. Tell me what it is that you want to hear on this podcast. Tell me when you think I'm wrong. Tell me when you think I'm right. Let's make this a conversation. And let's grow together spiritually.